Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's look, I wanted to recreate my kind of simple summery birthday makeup that I had on yesterday. So yesterday I did turn 28 and I had a lovely kind of chill day and yeah, it was really nice. I mean, I drank a little bit during the day and evening, I will admit, but I had a really lovely day. So yeah, I just wanted to do something. I wanted to recreate it. It's very simple, summery. There's a couple of new products I was playing with as well for it, and yeah, I just wanted to recreate it for you, so I really hope you enjoy. Okay, so to begin with, I went in with the Dr. Husker bronzing tint to give my face an all over glow, but what I actually did is I mixed in the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint in SPF, and I have mine in the shade Formosa. Review and impressions will be coming soon of that. Like I said, I just wanted to play around with it a bit longer to kind of give a real idea of how I feel about the product, but I can tell you I kind of do enjoy it. So a pump of that, and then I'm going to take, just squeezing whatever was in there. It's quite a big pump of that one. Because I'm doing this, I am going to use a brush. Usually you can use fingers with it, but like I said, because I'm mixing the bronzing tint in with it, I just prefer to use a brush. So I'm using the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I'm going to add a little bit of bronze to the face, mixing it in with the skin tint. But I don't know, for some reason, I think I mentioned it not too long ago, I find this really nice just as a primer alone. I find my Hint Beauty concealer sits really nicely on top of it, so I kind of try and use it as much as I can underneath makeup, because it just for some reason makes the makeup sit beautifully on top. I mean, it's meant for obviously kind of giving that bronzed effect. Take a little bit of my Hint Beauty concealer just to pop anywhere I feel like I need the extra coverage. So a few of the blemishes are a little bit peeking through, nothing heavy, but I just want to put a little bit there, and I'm going to put a little bit under my eyes as well. So thank you for your lovely comments on my previous video, which was the recreating those 7 cozy hairstyles of Kaylee and Melissa, and I added a little vlog in with it as well. People seem to really enjoy it, and also enjoyed just seeing like a little sneak peek into what I got up to. Obviously it's very different now because that was before I started my new job, so I'm a bit more busy in the weekdays now. But I just thought, yeah, it was just something a bit different and people seem to enjoy it, so thank you very much. Okay, then I'm just taking the 100% Pure Bamboo Powder. I'm just going to set kind of more the T-zone area. I actually quite liked having the super glowy skin, so I'm going to take it first of all kind of just under my eyes and patting it in just in this section here, and a little bit along the side of my nose. So I'm using a Real Techniques setting brush for this. And I'm purposely using patting motions because it will just prevent any kind of disruption of the makeup underneath. I'm just going to do it the sides of the nose. I'm going to leave like the bridge, kind of like the glow, to give a natural glow. The chin, especially right in the centre. I like to do it kind of just above the mouth as well, because otherwise if it's too glowy there, I do feel it can look like you've got a sweaty upper lip, which isn't the goal. And then I'm going to put some right in the centre of the forehead as well. Okay, and then actually, do you know, I didn't actually go in with any blusher yesterday. I just kept it very bronzy and glowy. So I just took my Lily Low Sculpt and Glow Contour Kit, which is probably no surprise. Starting with the sculpting side and just going in and bronzing up the skin. I did post a picture of this on my Instagram yesterday, so I will post that on the screen. I also have it as my thumbnail as well, because I had a pretty summery top on then as well, whereas today the weather's not so nice, although it did rain a little bit yesterday, but it started off quite nice and it was relatively warm, so yeah. Do a bit sides of the nose, kind of, I did put it onto the cheeks where I would put blusher, but I just wanted like a super bronzy look. Also, I didn't want to, although I love playing with makeup, I actually wanted something quite quick for yesterday, because, you know, I wasn't going anywhere. I was kind of still in the house, but I wanted to have like something on something pretty, summery, but nothing too over the top. So that's kind of why I went for this. Okay, and then I am just going to take a little bit of the highlighter on the setting brush and just hit the real high points, because like I said, the skin's kind of already naturally got that glow where I haven't set the perimeters. So it's just going to add a little bit of an extra glow, but right at the high points of the face. Now I'm just going to quickly fill in my brows, so just using my Auburn ABH powder as usual. Okay, so moving on to the eyes. Now, I will be honest, yesterday I just took my concealer brush and whatever was left from the Hint Beauty I popped all over the eyes. Usually I would go my Lily Lolo eye primer, but I think it wasn't on my desk at the time and I just thought, oh, do you know what, that'll be fine. So I did go in with my Solstice palette to begin with, and I just used 2 shades out of this because there's an eyeshadow topper that I just picked up that I put over the top of it, which I really love. So first of all I did was take a fluffy blending brush like this one, 100% pure E40, yeah, and I took the shade Soul and kind of popped this all over the lid, right up to the crease. As a real kind of wash of a warm colour. Like I said, I wanted to keep it very simple and pretty, and my main focus of this for the eyes was the eyeshadow topper that I recently picked up. So starting on the lid and just blending upwards and kind of just slowly building up to the intensity I wanted, but very much keeping it as kind of more of a wash of colour. That, and then the other shade I took from this palette on a pencil brush was the shade Sister, which is the dark brown, and I just used this just to help define the lash line slightly. So I just popped it along here on the outer portion mainly, buffed it up slightly, and I do go in with the fluffy brush again just to kind of really blend it out. But I just wanted a little bit of deepness just right on this outer portion. And then the star of the show, and the thing I was excited to try. So I asked you guys if you had any ideas for dupes for that Charlotte Tilbury shade in that Uptown Girl palette. So it was like a very transparent shadow, but it was just more like the champagne-y reflex in it I liked, because it gave like almost a wet finish and it was really pretty as an eyeshadow topper. And loads of people recommended the brand Rowan to me, and I didn't know which way to go. I didn't want to pick up a big full, like a £4 palette to begin with, just because I wanted to see what it was like. And I was toying up between the Summer Disco Eye and then the Disco Eye, and I went for just the Disco Eye. So this is more of a champagne, the other one's a bit more golden, because I thought it kind of more matched what I was going for in terms of duping wise. And I really like it. It is slightly different, so it's a very interesting formula. It's kind of like creamy, but it dries powdery. But it does have slightly bigger kind of reflex than the Charlotte Tilbury one I found. But I really like it. It still kind of gives that wet finish. It's perfect if you've got like an all over kind of matte palette. So for example, the Lovia matte mosaic palette, and then you can just pop this on top and it just gives like a sparse shimmer to the eye, and like I said, it kind of gives that wet finish, and when the sun's hitting your eyes it looks so pretty, or any light hitting the eyes. But it's a real pretty product, and like I said, if you've got a matte palette that you absolutely love, if you get one of these, it's perfect if you just want to add like that shimmer. But like I said, it's definitely sparse like the Charlotte Tilbury one, which is why I liked it. Reflex slightly bigger with this one, but it really gives this nice wet shimmery finish to the eye. Yeah, almost like a glossy eye finish. I haven't tried it with a brush, admittedly. I've only ever used my fingers with it, and I'd say fingers works quite well, because it's, you almost need to start working, use the finger to work it and warm it up to be able to get that kind of real nice placement down. And obviously you can go in and build it up more, or depending on how you want it to, but I like the kind of sparse specks of shimmer. I'm just going to take this brush and just go around these edges. Okay, and then that was it for the eyes. I just really layered up my upper lashes with my Lilo Big Lash mascara. Ow, just poking myself in the eye. Okay, so that's the eyes done. Really pretty, like I said, super simple but summery and fun. Now I did go a little bit bold on the lips just because I did really want to wear a red lip basically. So I've actually kind of treated myself to quite a few new lip products recently. Weirdly, none of them have been particularly orangey tone lips, which is what I wanted originally, but I did pick up quite a few more red toned with a slight orange kind of undertone to them. But the first product I'm going to go in with is another 100% pure matte cocoa lipstick. So yeah, I really enjoy his lipstick, so I've picked up another one, this time in blood orange. So it has the name orange in, but it's very much like a deep red with a slight orange undertone. And then I top it off with a kind of glossy product in a second. So although the matte is so creamy and nice, so yeah, something like that was really beautiful colour, and I love the formula of these lipsticks. And then I did top it off with a little bit of the Kosas lip oil in Jaws. So I did mention I picked this up a while ago, and I just dabbed this on because obviously it's a lip oil, so it can break up the lipstick underneath. Yeah, it's just going to give that little bit of shine to it. So just like that. Obviously, you can wear this by itself and it's really beautiful by itself. It obviously is not like full opaque red like this. It does have some transparency to it because it is a lip oil, but it's just as beautiful by itself. But I just wanted that real block of red and then a glossy finish to it as well. Okay, so that is this makeup complete. So this is what I wore yesterday for my birthday. And yeah, I just wanted something simple but really summery and fun as well. So yeah, I really hope you did enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you've got any requests, please do leave them down below. So the next video has actually been decided by a viewer. So I did, if you watched my vlog and hairstyle video, I did put up a little quiz of trying to guess the films. There was 12 films I think, or 10 films, and you had to guess them through the emojis. So someone did actually answer them, and I've let her decide the next video, so that will be coming up soon. I quite like, she actually gave 3 options for different videos to try and do, and I picked the third option because it's one I haven't done before. So I just thought it'd be something different, and it'd be quite interesting to see what I come up with as well, because I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do for it just yet. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy. I hope you look forward to that video. Yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video.